This looks badass. Okay. I guess I'm eating my words now a little bit. What's up, guys? KennyG here, coming at you with another video, and today we're gonna be talking about Final Fantasy 16. Yes, I know it's been a while. I know, and I know my lighting in this room right now is actually crap, but it is absolutely gorgeous outside. I've got the window open, it is shining in, and it is just a lovely day. You can kind of see my cat. Where is she? There she is. There she is, right there. Anyways, let's talk about Final Fantasy 16, guys. Are you excited for Final Fantasy 16? Are you excited? Are you excited? The state of play came out today, and I'm gonna tell you, no, I am not excited. Who cares? Everything in this video, the bit that I've seen so far, looks like garbo, absolute garbo. I don't know, and I watched some of it on the live stream, and people were going bananas in the comments saying, win, this is the, like guys, this looks mediocre at best. It's basically trying to compete with like Skyrim in like the realm that it takes place in, but it can't do Skyrim because Skyrim allows you to go anywhere and do anything whenever you want and just be an absolute shyster or be like the absolute prince. It doesn't matter, you can do whatever you want, and Skyrim's an amazing game. Okay, I know it's been remade, it's been on every platform there is, but Skyrim's amazing. This is trying to be Skyrim, or maybe not even Skyrim. It's trying to be more like Dragon Age, like an action RPG, even though really there is no RPG elements other than upgrade your components. It's like if you called The Last of Us an action RPG because you can upgrade your weapons. Is it an action RPG or is it just an action game with upgradable weapons? RPG, they're using that term very loosely. Anyways, guys, let's just jump into the video and let's wipe our mind clean of the negative first impressions that I just gave you, and let's jump into this. Okay, let's just jump into it. And sorry, one more thing before we jump into it is I have been a Final Fantasy gamer since I was an infant playing the NES with my dad. All the way to present day, I own every single mainline game and the sequels like 10-2, 13-2, 13 Lightning Returns, all that stuff. Own them all, and I gotta tell you, it's been on a decline since Final Fantasy 12. That was the last game that was okay. 12 was just okay. 13, garbo. The sequels, they improved a bit, but they were built on a poor foundation. 13. Then you got 14, MMO. Guys, I know it started out as crap, but it is actually okay. But honestly, 14, all the power to those guys who loved 14. All the power to them. Not for me, just not for me, but all the power to the guys who absolutely love 14. I know it's a great game nowadays. I know. I just don't have time for MMORPGs. 15, absolute garbage, and I fell in love with the concept. I fell in love with the concept because at the time I was extremely ill and I couldn't even dream of taking doing a road trip again in my entire life. It just seemed like it would never happen. Like my life was over. And this idea of going on a road trip with your buddies just seemed like the coolest thing ever, and I was like, this is gonna be awesome. I bought it day one and it was garbage. It was absolute garbage. I hated it. It started out good and it just went like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, great. When you're cruising around in the car, not too bad. Once you get in that boat and you sail off to whatever island that was with your girlfriend that you meet for 30 seconds, the game falls apart. And since then, they piecemealed you the rest of the story through a bunch of DLCs, a movie, a novel, an anime, and it's all crap. It's all crap. Now, Final Fantasy VII Remake, that's the only good thing Squeenix has done since Final Fantasy XII. Sorry, I ran my mouth a lot. Let's just jump into this video. I'm sorry. I am sorry. This is the state of play that came out today. I don't know why by the way, I don't know why they released it today, considering that Tears of the Kingdom dropped their trailer today for Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and that game looks absolutely incredible. Has almost no dialogue at all, but is able to make you care. And I think that's the most important thing about the game. Any game that has a plot, right? If your game's not going to be like just a mindless game and there's a plot, you got to make me care about the stakes. Care about the characters.
Shiva's dominant.
Shiva's dominant. I don't know what that means.
The dominant. Focus, Wyvern.
Wyvern. I always thought it was Wyvern, but he said Wyvern.
This mission's success.
Wyvern?
Yes, Sergeant.
By the way, the textures in the back look muddy. Just saying that because if you're gonna focus on your game is all about graphics, it better be top-notch graphics, right? If you're throwing away everything else to have the best graphics there is, then it better have the best graphics there is, and these are not the best graphics there are. Look at the textures here, even on these mountains on the left.
I said focus, Wyvern.
Focus, Wyvern!
Home sweet home.
Home sweet
Allow me to
home.
welcome you to the world of Final Fantasy 16.
All right.
Final Fantasy.
Hey, there was a Moogle. That was the first thing that I saw that was Final Fantasy related. There was a Moogle.
Is the latest installment in the Final Fantasy
Guys, I also want you to notice that they're making you use basically the combat from 15, which is the teleport dash attacks.
series.
No, that was actually the best part of 15, to be honest, so that's a good choice.
Franchise with 35 years of history. Yet while this is the 16th mainline title in the series, there's absolutely no need to have played any of the previous games before jumping in.
Well, that's true with all Final
With the fusion
Fantasies,
of
but yeah.
real-time action and RPG features, Final Fantasy 16
It's all action. RPG features is very loose.
has been developed as the first true action RPG in the series.
Okay.
Using the power of the PlayStation 5 to its full.
Yo, this
Game
looks...
delivers an expansive
This combat here reminds me a little bit of Zone of the Enders, if you guys remember that game.
play experience, which we liken to a high-speed roller coaster ride.
Is that Bahamut? Bahamut? Fighting, something with wings? The lightning horse? I don't know. This combat, oh my god. I don't think this is gameplay. I don't think this is just cutscenes, I assume. Rama! Shiva!
Come to me,
Ifrit! I assume that is that Gollum guy. I forget what his name is. Whoa, who is that? Final Fantasy 16, and that is Ifrit and Phoenix fighting in the logo. All right.
The protagonist of our story is Clive Rosfield, and his journey takes place in the realm of Valisthea.
Valisthea.
We follow the epic tale of Clive, Shield of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria.
Grand Duchy of Rosaria, and I believe Shield is like guard, personal guard of a royal,
As it
I believe.
unfolds across 3 distinct periods in our
I'm not
hero's life,
sure.
his teens, 20s, and 30s.
Be like if you played as Glavio or whatever, Gladiolus from 15, if he was the main character.
While the story begins with Clive in his 20s, a fully playable flashback will allow you to experience the pivotal events that shaped his past and present.
Okay. Guys, I don't know if we'll have to speed this up a little to
And
get
thus
through it in
does the
a
curtain
reasonable
open
time
on
frame.
this newest Final Fantasy adventure.
So you play as Clive in his youth a little bit before getting to the main chunk of the game, I assume. That generic, I gotta tell you, that generic sword slash is in like Persona. That's in so many games that like, there, did you hear it? It's in like every game. Someone bought from the same sound database. Clive, I'm actually Phoenix. I don't know all the story of this game. Joshua, no, don't become Phoenix. Can you not go back? I don't know. That's Bahamut, I believe. And he's just punching the shit out of Phoenix, I think. And he's gonna do his little, whatever that attack's called, I forget. So these are all the skill trees.
Navigation in Final Fantasy 16.
Okay.
Is driven via
Navigation.
a world map, with locations being added and updated as players progress through the main narrative. The world map can be opened at any time, allowing players access to all.
See, this is where it's just like Final Fantasy X. Even 10 had the world map kind of like this. Not icons, but like a list, right? And this is it's actually kind of disappointing because you'd think they would have made it more open world and you could just go wherever you want, whenever you want. I mean, they kind of did that with 15, at least for the opening arc of the game.
Manner of locations across Valisthea. Here, players will meet new friends, encounter formidable foes, and uncover great and wondrous mysteries.
Okay. That looks really cool. That looks like Diablos, maybe, was in the background there. It doesn't matter, let's just keep going. This video is really long. Beautiful, wow. The lighting, guys, is incredible. I don't know if they're doing ray tracing here, but it looks incredible. Riding a chocobo really looks impressive. Can I improve the video quality here? Yes. Like this stuff does look good, right? Okay, combat zone in a village. This looks like hell. They're in a dock, hidden in a cave. That's cool. That is cool. If you actually controlled the ship, that would be badass.
Next, I'd like to talk about.
Here we go. This is the part I actually have issues with, which is the noise. Visual noise, guys. Is anything actually happening?
About the combat of Final Fantasy 16.
There's lots of visual noise on the screen.
In real time and are not turn-based. As Clive progresses through the story, he will learn a wide array of exciting abilities from the icons that he encounters.
Okay.
Now, let's take a moment to admire Clive in
There was that Persona 5 sound effect again. There's that teleporting combat, lots of visual noise. Holy shite. Clive can spin his swords really fast. Like, there's so much visual noise. Do you even know what you're doing? Just mash the buttons. Oh, right, I forgot. They brought in the guy who made Devil May Cry. I forgot about that. So, I mean, that might play some part in what we see on screen, because Devil May Cry has lots of visual noise. Like, no generic soldier should not take 1,000,000 hits. Stone Scimitar, level 26. Yo, like, this is what I'm talking about, guys. All the visual noise. You just saw that him hit these guys with like a barrage of like 100, okay, realistically, maybe like 15, 20 sword swings. Their life bars got one nudge off. This is the problem. If you're gonna emphasize action, you cannot have an action game where you do a 1,000,000 hit combo and do like minuscule damage. Okay, he just did like a whole bunch of combos. Barely did any damage. Just did that and barely did anything. Here we go again. More visual noise. I think I get my point across. Let's just jump ahead because this looks like it's going to take a while.
Players can use ability points collected by defeating enemies to unlock more abilities or upgrade existing ones.
Okay, so it's like this kind of like the sphere grid, but not as restricting.
Decide which iconic ability to unlock or upgrade? No problem. You can let the game choose for you.
Oh, great. Take the decision making. Yeah, that's a guys, you know what? That's another actiony like action game thing, right? Don't make any decisions yourself. Just let the game decide for you guys. Let it play itself. Can we do that too? That's what they did with freaking Mass Effect 3. They made it so like your skill tree you could set it to automatic.
16 includes a range of timely accessories
That was another game that slowly went to more action from an original RPG.
to provide support to those players who may not be so skilled at action games, bringing them a truly enjoyable experience. Players
What? What did that say?
timely accessories to
Timely?
provide support to unlock or upgrade? No problem. Final Fantasy 16
Here.
includes a range of timely accessories.
Timely
to provide
accessories.
support
Ring of Timely Focus.
to those players who may not be so skilled.
Fleetness of foot requires light, quick reflexes. When equipped, Clive will automatically evade attacks as long as attack can be evaded. Oh wow, that's like a cheat.
Action games, bringing them a truly enjoyable experience. Players are encouraged to equip Clive with different combinations of these accessories until they find the one that perfectly matches their own playstyle.
Okay. Look at that barrage and look at this health meter. That's all I'm
A
saying.
combination I can particularly recommend to those who may struggle with action gameplay is the Ring of
Guys, if you need to explain why your game sucks or why you need to get good, there's a problem with your game.
Timely Focus and the Ring of Timely Strikes. This combination allows
You shouldn't have to explain to anyone, yo, you need to push whatever button to dodge.
players to unleash a wide array of different techniques just by pressing a single attack button, as well as shifting into a window of slow motion whenever Clive is about to be hit by an attack, giving
my
them a little
God.
extra time to hit R1 and evade. Alternatively, players could
All right,
pick an
let's
accessory
focus
that
here.
fully automates
See how much
evading.
visual noise
As
we
I
get
said
on this
before, I
salamander.
really encourage everyone to discover the combination that works best for them.
Oh, it's okay. They're just doing dodging. Never mind. Okay.
For those who want to
Whatever.
concentrate on the story, don't forget to choose story focus mode before starting a new game.
Okay. That's something, I guess.
In this mode, timely accessories are automatically equipped from the start, allowing players to immerse themselves in the narrative experience without having to worry too much with the action.
Whatever. Okay. Don't play the game.
Eyes.
Oh, what's this? Here we go. There's some kind of trailer here.
Clive will meet many characters along his journey
Oh, never mind.
as friends and allies.
This place. These are fallen ruins.
No way.
Didn't think they'd mind. And it keeps the black from our lungs.
But how do you survive without magic?
Sidolphus, who becomes a mentor to Clive. Jill, a friend from Clive's youth.
Whoa, are they gonna have a romantic encounter? Oh my god, it'd be the first time in like 5 games.
And reunions will set Clive on a path of great personal growth.
It is.
Oh my god. Guys, I just want to take 2 seconds to just say that, you know what? Having romance in a game increases your emotional investment in the game. When you had a romantic tie with Yuna or Tifa or Renoa or dagger of whatever, any of them, it always helped the game. I don't know why they got away from that, but it's okay to not focus on that stuff, but I do believe it helps with your emotional investment. Clive!
Some of these companions will even accompany Clive on his adventures, fighting alongside him and finding lots to talk about along the way. That said, players will only need to focus on controlling Clive.
We have banter.
Party members are fully AI driven, providing support for the hero,
Great.
constantly adapting and responding to his actions.
In 15, couldn't you switch between who you controlled? At least in the later updates you could. You could switch to controlling any of the 4 bros. Is that a behemoth? And it says War Panther, but it looks like a behemoth. All right.
Oh, and we cannot forget Torgal.
Torgal. Oh, the same howl that's been in every game since Metal Gear Solid.
Fiercely loyal hound, Torgal is always by Clive's side.
It's so interesting hearing those reused sound effects.
May befall them. Torgal will act of his own accord, but players can also give him direct commands.
Wait, what? You can give him direct
Just don't forget to give this good boy some treats every now and then.
If you kill this dog, I'll be very upset.
Goots, get her upstairs.
Goots.
But none will...
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her fee.
All of it?
She's the best healer this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about. Go on, have a look around.
Interesting voice.
After progressing somewhat through the game, Clive will gain access to Sid's hideaway.
Sid's hideaway. Okay. Any Final Fantasy fan knows Sid is a reoccurring
Here in the
character.
hideaway, Clive will find a shop where he can purchase new weapons, armor, and consumables such as potions.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Well,
Blackthorn, a highly skilled blacksmith.
Blackthorn. What a name. Sounds like he's in World of Warcraft.
Existing items. After upgrading your equipment or unlocking new abilities, try accessing the Arete Stone.
Oh boy. Generic combat to pad out the game.
Here, players can enter a
I
virtual
just
training
don't get
area
it, guys.
outside the bounds of time and space, where they are free to refine and practice combos of their very own. Once you're confident in your skills, try your hand at arcade mode and see how your scores stack up against
Okay.
players from around the world.
Who's doing this? Are people actually playing this?
The hideaway is home to a lot of other features as well.
Who is playing Final Fantasy for a high score mode? I don't know, but okay. Call me salty, I guess. I guess I'm salty about the whole thing. I just think this is going in such a bad direction.
Not only will players discover a variety of side quests here, but they can also view information on quests offered all around Valisthea.
Uh-huh. Let's jump ahead a little. There's a Moogle, he's cute. That's the only cute thing in this entire game. Oh, I guess the chocobos. Let's jump ahead a little, because this is taking so long. Fast travel. Okay, what's this? Rank C?
There's also Lordesman Harpocrates, who will unlock Valisthea's secrets as Clive recounts tales of his adventures.
Okay, this is cool. Look at this. It's using like old school. That is cool.
quite the find for you today.
You know what? I'll give it to them there. That's a good like nostalgia kind of like pat on your back type thing. I know it's a cheat. It's a cheat. It's a total cheat to get you in the nostalgia feels, but it worked.
Here for another of my lectures?
And Vivian.
No,
and Tip.
let's skip ahead. The locales look amazing. Okay, they do. Look at that. It looks incredible. The designers are
Travel,
extremely
Clive will
talented.
encounter a wide array
But,
of fearsome foes.
What was this? The Marlboro or something? Morble. I swear it didn't. Swear it wasn't spelled like that in the older games. Night of the Blinding Dawn. Oh, this is a boss fight, I guess. Because his health meter looks different. Fafnir. All right, whatever.
He will, of course, clash with the dominants who wield the power of the icons.
Yes. Whatever that means, I don't know. He'll clash with the people who can use summons. But doesn't he have Ifrit? Ifrit? However you pronounce it.
Colossal beasts who hold the surrounding lands under their sway. Mysterious constructs of the fallen. Civilization shrouded in mystery.
The Fallen, I feel like I've heard that so many times in so many different games, but it looks okay. It looks okay. Like I said before, there is a lot of visual noise, but it looks okay. 11th hour.
Of the iconic might coursing through his veins and shatters his
Wait,
very limbs.
what?
And we cannot forget the icons themselves.
Okay.
Experience unparalleled real-time action combat as Clive takes command of the iconic might coursing through his veins and shatters his very limits.
Go beyond your limits, like Goku.
The shining point
icon of
Final
fire.
Fantasy 16, however, has to be the breathtaking icon versus icon battles.
The kaiju battles. Godzilla. I mean,
These epic confrontations
this looks like a full-on action shooter.
allowing players to control their very own icon with their own
Garuda.
hands.
Guy to Detroit smashed him.
These battles differ depending on the icon encountered. And
So they're all
every
like
showdown is
gods,
unique,
basically.
right down to
Kind of like
gameplay.
15.
Players will experience everything from a 3D scrolling shooter to a heavyweight wrestling match
3D
with devastating
scroll-
attacks that encompass the entire battlefield.
Okay, I mean, it looks cool. It looks cool. I can't argue.
These
Looks kinda
massive
cool. I
scale
still
boss
think they should
battles
have moved
are
away from
entirely seamless,
from
and I can
action,
promise you
or sorry, from
heart-pounding, controlled
turn-based
inside.
combat, but okay.
I
It looks
can't
cool.
wait for you to get your hands on the game for yourself.
A little like just damage sponge. Actually, yeah, a lot of damage sponge type stuff here. But lots of variety, I guess, right?
But if you can do it, then so could I!
You've learned Brimstone. For some reason, I thought he controlled Ifrit, not Phoenix, but they're showing a lot of Phoenix here. Maybe I was wrong. This is like a straight-on shooter game. I mean, okay, this actually looks kind of interesting and different. Not exactly what I was expecting out of Final Fantasy, but it does look very unique. I'll say that. Wow. This is like Street Fighter, basically. Fireball, attack. Yeah, now he's Ifrit. Okay, yes, I knew he was Ifrit. I think his younger brother is the Phoenix or something like that. This looks badass. Okay. I guess I'm eating my words now a little bit. This looks badass. Okay. God damn it. No! It looks good, guys. It looks good. I hate that they're getting me with this. It looks good. Makes you feel like you're going Super Saiyan or something. I don't know. Looks badass. Is that Leviathan? The Titan lost. Okay, not what I was expecting. This game looks insane. Oh, is that Gilgamesh? Or Odin? What was that? 27 million damage? What the F?
So everyone, what did you think?
Okay, so we've reached the end of the video. I am so sorry that took so long, guys, but we tried to take in as much as we could. And what did you think of, well, everything, right? Some of it looks really incredible. I have to eat my words a little bit and say that, wow, the kaiju battles at the end look really impressive. And their transitions from, like, you know, generic noise battles like what we're looking at right this instant to like really impressive like shooter style sequences and like Street Fighter style combat at some point. It's like, wow, they're really covering a lot of genres. There's a lot to cover. I'm really curious to see if this game can redeem Final Fantasy as a series, because honestly it has gone downhill. I don't know why the heads over at Squeenix have decided that turn-based combat is bad, but they have, and it's never going back. We have to accept that it's just never going to go back. That is just a fact, and what can you say, right? You're gonna have to get it over in like Persona, who does it better anyways, in my opinion. Better than the ATV combat. So it looks okay. It looks okay. Some of it looks really impressive. Some of it looks extremely mediocre. And I guess we're gonna have to just really wait to see the results, which is obvious, I guess, right, guys? Wait for reviews from like YouTubers, not myself, but like someone who's actually like a good YouTube reviewer who knows what they're talking about, to give you an opinion before you purchase. That's what I would say personally. Do not go off IGN, who will give it a 10 out of 10 because they give everything 8 or higher if they get paid. Yeah, that's about it. I guess that's all there really is to say on this game. If you enjoyed my negative rant or anything to do with the video, really, please let me know in the comments below. Tell me how much I am stupid or how much you agree with me, right? That's the whole point of these videos, is to share our opinions. If we can't share our opinions, remember, we all have one. We all have a butthole. We all have opinions, right? So guys, if you don't like it, my opinion, I'm sorry. I don't really know what else to say other than, yeah, leave us a comment, leave us a like, leave us a thumbs down, tell us what you think, and we'll see you in the next video, okay? If you want to hear more from us, maybe we'll post more videos more often, I don't know. If you want that, let us know in the comments below, all right? Okay, see you later.